Hi Nail Besties. As you can see, this is my first PR unboxing that I do have from this awesome company named Madam Glam. I love the packaging and the reflective that came off of it. It was really great. Mind you, this is a disclaimer. I am definitely going to give my true honest opinion on this. So while I am doing the unboxing and swatching, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a little bit of backstory pertaining to the company, just so everyone knows. This is a vegan company, which is the main thing that stuck out to me with this company before I started doing nails. The company is vegan, it's plant-based, it's HEMA-free, and it's non-toxic, meaning that these products are non-toxic to your natural nails. These gels lack risky chemicals. This is a company that actually cares about your natural nails, and that is the main thing that stuck out to me, because a lot of other companies don't have they have a lot of harsh chemicals and things like that in their gels, but this company doesn't. They definitely pride themselves on quality, and I do really appreciate that. Who is she? I really like the coverage on this nail, and I'm moving into Under Pressure. I feel like Under Pressure, it definitely has a lot of potential pertaining to be a really cute iridescent color. I did use these in one of my shorts, and I did do the coverage 2 times, as you guys can see right here. I personally feel like this is a really great glitter to do as accent nails with. Dream Diamonds. This is my favorite color, and I'm not really a fan of blue, but oh my gosh, I was just like, Christmas nail sets, baby girl, we're coming through. This is the gel and base that did come with it. Mother Nature, I really enjoyed this green. It's very pigmented, and as you guys can see here, I am just basically just trying to make sure I am getting all of the gel polish that's on the brush completely onto the nail, so you guys can see that it does give full coverage on the very first swipe. Me personally, I just like to do 2 coats just so I can see how the full coverage can look with the second coat, and it was definitely giving everything. This is a 10 out of 10 color. I really do like it. This color is also versatile in my opinion. It can be used for spring, summer, fall, and winter. I really did like this blue color as well. Like I said, I'm just trying to show you guys the full coverage. The way that these apply to the nail is very smooth, and when I was doing my nail art with it, I did not have to do 2 coats of the coverage. It was just very thorough. So this is all of the colors here, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the low light for all of the glitters. This is the main reason why I wanted to show the glitters, because they look really great in low light. So when you are doing your full sets, you can definitely see. We're moving into my acrylic toe transformation. I decided to do something totally different for this brand and my page. I do see that toenails do really good on each channel, and I was just like, you know what, I need to do my toes. And I pride myself on being a very versatile nail tech, so I wanted to show you guys that I can also do my toes as well. Mind you, this is about the second time I have did my feet, and personally I would say that they did turn out good enough for me. And yes, I am still going to be using the Madam Glam colors, just so you guys can see that the colors go well on your nails and on your feet, which is why I decided to do it for my feet, so you guys can see that the coverage works really great on the toes as well. So with my cuticle comb bit, I am just basically removing all of the dead skin around my toes. And as you can see, I have a lot of dead skin. Mind you, like I said, this is a toe transformation, meaning that I have not touched my toes in about 2 to 3 months. I enjoy doing my feet, but it's just so time consuming. That is the only thing I don't like about doing my feet. Plus, you guys, my back be hurting bending over on top of the camera like that. Like, what is going on here? So I'm just going to show you guys the toe prep. So if you want to ever start doing acrylic toes or start doing your own toenails, this is definitely the way to go. And with my sanding band, I am removing all of this shine and making sure that my cuticle is still pushed all the way back, because you want to make sure that when you are sanding your nails that you're not getting any lifting. This is why it's so important to remove the shine from your nails. And I am using my dehydrator and my primer. Due to this being a promotional video, I will not be showing those 2 out of respect for the company, but just know that I am using my dehydrator and my primer that I always use in my previous videos. So let's go ahead and get into it. Are you guys shocked that I am doing my toes on my channel? I was so nervous because my toes are so small. Even my nail beds for my feet, as you guys can see, they're very tiny. Like, everything about me is very tiny. I'm even like 5'1". I am very short. So with my round cuticle bits, I am going in on a low setting, and I am just basically removing the cuticle dead skin around my cuticles. I personally prefer not to cut my cuticles on my toes. I would just prefer to use my round bit because I feel like I can still get the same results with my round bit, and I'm just going in the opposite direction of my toes and just removing all of that dead skin, making sure that I am going to get the flush cuticles as much as possible, because girls, you know, taking care of yourself makes you feel like a goddess, you know what I mean? And I enjoyed doing my toes. I was so happy the way they turned out, and I was just like, oh my god. I did that. I was shocked. So I'm using my brush to go ahead and remove the debris, and now I'm going to clip my toenail just so I can get that straight shape when I am applying the acrylic. Now that we got the basic toe prep out of the way, I did want to go ahead and get back into the Madam Glam review, and let's go ahead and talk about their website. So on their website, if you are not a VIP member, you'll be paying $21.95 per product. I do feel like this is an affordable product rate due to the simple fact of the matter that they are vegan, and they do pride on being non-toxic, meaning that there's no harm coming to Mother Nature using these products. So this is a 10 out of 10 company that I would highly recommend in regards to being nature and animal friendly. They are cruelty free, meaning that no animals are getting harmed in the process of making these gel products. Now, if you do want to be a VIP member, we can talk about that next. So here are the perks of being a VIP member, or the Madam Glam VIP Club. Is you do get 50% off shipping, and as you can see, the perks, every order every month, you do end up getting a $29 store credit, which I'm pretty sure adds up, and then you can use your store credit to end up buying products, meaning that I'm pretty sure once you rack up a certain amount of money, that you will be able to get a product for free. And I love the VIP giveaways that they do offer, meaning that's free product as well. And I personally think that working with this company and trying out their products, you would definitely reap more benefits of being a VIP member. But if you don't want to be a VIP member starting out, that's totally fine. Just let you know, guys, that the bit.ly link will automatically take you directly to the website, where the coupon code will automatically apply, and at the checkout you can choose to pay as you go. And if you don't want to become a VIP member, you can just click no, and then you can continue with the checkout. This is not me pushing any company on you guys. I'm basically just doing my PR packaging and I'm unboxing in my review. And before I started doing nails, I always wanted to work with this company because I will always see their reviews, I will always check out their websites, and I do see that they did have a lot of benefits that offer for us as people for our natural nails. And I'm like, okay, this is the company that I would pride myself on working with when I do start doing nails. So it's like, wow, I started doing nails and I checked my email and I seen they reached out to me. I literally had like a 360 moment. I was screaming, I was super excited, I was so happy because I always wanted or envisioned myself in working with a company. So you guys, the power of thought and manifestation is definitely powerful. You just have to put yourself in that vibration of putting yourself out there so you can reap the benefits of doing what you want to do and be able to show yourself that you are able to create the reality that you want to create. Because at the end of the day, you are in charge of your own life, right? So what I'm doing right now is I'm just basically putting my protein bond on my toes, and then I am going to go in with my cover acrylic. Again, like I stated before, I will not be showing any company that I am using other than Madam Glam, just due to being respectful of this video. And I just want this company to know that I appreciate you guys so much for reaching out to me for this here. This is literally like a dream come true, and I do hope that I can work with you guys a little bit more, you know, in the future. And I definitely enjoy all of the gel colors that I did get. And even using the top coat is very thick. And I think that using that top coat, you would not need a lot. And it seems like that top coat would last me a good bit of sets. So even using the top coat was 10 out of 10. All of the products were 10 out of 10. I would definitely leave my discount code below in the link so you guys will be able to use it. But I'm going to go ahead and talk about me applying the acrylic on the toes. So let's go ahead and talk about that. Yeah, look at my toenails. They're so tiny. So I'm using like the smallest of the smallest acrylic bead. I am placing that up towards the cuticle area and making sure that it is flushed out. When you are doing your toes, depending on how big your toes or small your toes are, your cuticles on your toes can easily get flooded. So just make sure that you're using less monomer. I would say more so of drier beads, more so on the drier side. And using my cuticle pusher, I'm just basically going to cut that excess acrylic off while it is still wet. And this is the benefit of it being semi-dry, because when it's semi-dry, you do have potential to be able to work it and be able to have it move in your favor. And all I'm doing with the tip of my acrylic brush is pushing it up with the body of the brush to make sure that it is even straight across. And I'm basically going to do this for the rest of the 3 toes. I think I put way too much acrylic on this toe here, but nevertheless, all I did was use the body of my brush to push it up towards the tip, and then I just cut majority of it off. That way it will not be a lumpy acrylic toenail, because we don't want to walk around like that, guys. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody want to walk around with lumpy toes. That's not the idea. The idea is to give it an illusion of being your natural toenail. And I see that a lot of girls like square toes, and I love square toes too. Just unfortunately, I just was not blessed to have straight square toes. Like my own nails are not even straight half of the time, so it's okay. We could give the illusion of square toenails with acrylic. Ain't that the benefit of acrylic? Okay, so with the sharp side of my utensil here, I am just basically going to remove the acrylic on the tip of my toes, so that way no acrylic will be up under my toenail, because you still want to give your toenails room to breathe, and you don't want to put like a lot of acrylic on your toe, because then it's just not going to look cute. So on my toenail, look at my toe, guys. I love my feet and everything like that, but I'm just telling you, like, they're just lopsided for I don't know what reason, but you know, I am unique, so that's why I'm just going to continue to say I am unique. So this is the last toe prior to the big toe, and I was so freaking nervous when it was getting ready to go to my big toe, because it's just like there's more acrylic, a better chance of over flooding. But I just try not to let my nerves get the best of me and just end up just constantly just, you know, doing what I've been doing. So as you guys can see here, I am just cutting that tip off of the top of my toe. This is what's going to help it look square. Now, if you can apply the acrylic and make it look square as possible, then kudos to you. Good job. So for my toe, my big toe, I'm using a smaller bead and using the body of my brush to pat it. Make sure I am getting that acrylic sidewall to sidewall. And I'm using the body of my brush to mold the acrylic up towards the tip of my big toe. And I personally think this was a great transformation for my feet. I wanted to show you guys that I can be versatile with my sets and not just only do nails, because I want to do more on my channel. I want to do toes, I want to do 3D, I want to do nail art. I just want to do more because I know I am capable of a lot more than I actually put on. But I try to play it safe when it comes to doing nails, because a lot of people sometimes they don't really take it in well when you're doing different, you know, oddly things on your page. So with my cuticle bead, I'm just applying that a little bit above the cuticle, and then with the tip of the brush, I am just gently going to place that towards the tip of the cuticle to prevent as much flooding as possible, and then use the body of the brush to mold that down. And when you guys start seeing I'm doing the nail art, I am putting a Grinch on my big toe, and what? When I say I shocked myself, I really was in awe on like how these turned out. So stay tuned for the end of the video. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and leave some comments below. Now, this Grinch, I'm telling you, you guys are going to love it. Okay, just stay tuned. You're going to love it. And right now, I'm just going to go ahead and start using my sanding band and flushing out that cuticle to give it the illusion of a natural toe nail. Going in with the Madam Glam base coat before I start doing my toes, I'm going to apply a thin layer of base coat to all 5 of the toes. This is going to give me a smooth drawer slate. I know some people use matte, but I prefer to use base coat or top coat because I feel like it just helps my nail art brush glide easily. So this is what I'm going to do, and then after you apply the base coat, you want to cure and blend for 60 seconds. Going in with the iridescent glitter, you see what I mean? This is great for a base. It looks super pretty, and I felt like this was a really great touch to add to the nails before I started doing my French tip, and it applied pretty evenly. Like, I only had to dip it inside of the bottle about like 2 times. So going in with the Mother Nature, I am going to do the French tip on all 4 of my toes. Now I'm telling you, the French tip with the glitter on top, baby, like this set the design completely off. And the toe BBL transformation, it gave me so much life. I was walking around with heels on, like, y'all see my toes, y'all see my toes, look at me, I'm a new being. So I think that the green and the iridescent glitters, it turned out really great. It was very cohesive, and I am so happy that I decided to put the colors together instead of just doing a basic colored French tip. Now, moving into my Grinch, I decided to do the plus method just so that way I can get a good shape of the head of the Grinch. Just due to me not being able to paint his whole body on my big toe, I wanted to be able to paint his face and give the illusion of the Grinch. Now, mind you, this was my very first time ever painting a design on my toe and being able to paint a design this small. So was I nervous? Yes. I was like, I had to take a couple breathers because I'm like, listen, if this don't turn out right, I'm going to be mad. I'm going to be upset. So this is supposed to be the hat of the Grinch, but just due to me not having any much more space, I still wanted to give the illusion of a hat on top of his head, and I really did like the way the Grinch turned out. I was so proud of myself for being able to push myself to limits beyond my own thought measures. So if you guys are watching this and you feel like you guys are struggling with anything, use this video as as gas to give yourself grace, give yourself time to be able to, be able to at least perfect any craft that you're doing, whether it's nails, toes, hair, lashes, because greatness does not come overnight. Greatness comes with time. Okay? So now we're moving into the eyeballs. I actually did a few of the eyeballs off of the camera just to make them a little bit bigger, so when I did put in the eye sockets, you can actually see. But this is the benefit of using a good quality nail art brush, is that the lines are so easy to do on tiny nails. So now I'm going in with his nose. At first I did not like his nose because I'm just like, what is happening here? But I was like, okay, I'm just going to finish it. With the lines, I am basically doing like a minor swirl, and this is to give him that Grinchy grin. But I am coming up towards the end of the video, and I just want to tell everyone, thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Thank you all so much for 1,000 subscribers. Thank you all for loving me, supporting me, and watching my videos. And I really do appreciate that. I really hope everybody watched this video all the way to the end. And I will leave everything below for a discount code. And I hope everyone enjoys their holidays. Even if you don't celebrate holidays, enjoy just, the blissfulness of being alive during these times and being able to spend time with family and just enjoying, the present moment of being able to be here on earth. You know what I mean? So anyway, I hope everybody has a great day. Happy holidays, happy Thanksgiving, happy Christmas, happy New Year, happy everything. And thank you again so much for tuning into the channel. I am outlining the Grinch and I am clocking out right now. So I will see you guys in my next video. Tune in. Bye now, besties.